So, Majid Freeman, one of the main instigators in the Leicester riots in the United Kingdom, has been put away for 22 weeks. Is that less or more? What do you think? Is the crime that he's proved to have committed, does that warrant just a 22-week imprisonment? Well, what happened is something that could very well play out again and again. In fact, on this upcoming India-Bangladesh series also, it could play out, because this is just a display of raw emotions. Always, I've told you, remember guys, don't get too excited when India wins and don't get too depressed when India loses. Unfortunately, India is also now answering back, because the other side, in this case Pakistan, whenever they win, they go delirious. So how all these things happen, I'm going to give you a timeline. Let's dial the clock back. On October 24th, 2021, there was a World Cup T20 game in which Pakistan thrashed India. And immediately there were people celebrating on the street, especially in Leicester, and there were some words exchanged. I don't think the problem escalated beyond a certain point, but there was always tension just underneath the surface. Then what happened was, on the 23rd of October 2022, that is almost a year later, India beat Pakistan. Now it was the turn of the Indians in Leicester to celebrate on the streets. Well, clearly one side doesn't like it when the other side celebrates, whereas the first side just takes it on the chin and just stays home. Riots happen. And it is believed, or I think it is now proven, that Majid Freeman's explosive tweets, which are all false. Basically, one of the tweets I think he said was that a Muslim girl was molested and raped and things of that nature. That never happened. Then what happened? Many incidents of arson, crime, vandalism all took place. In fact, what happened in Leicester is something that the Bangladeshi Hindus can take and start using a similar process while trying to rebuild their homes. Because what happened was, the BBC, the local police, nobody was there to help them. The Indians who lost their properties, who lost their near and dear, who suffered vandalism, they took meticulous details. They took videos of all the things that happened. They gathered all the CCTV evidence one by one. There were at least, I think, 80 cases that were registered, and the police couldn't walk away from those because the evidence presented was compelling. I hope something similar is done in the case of Bangladeshi Hindus also, and you cannot wipe away the truth. This is what happens, but you have to be at it, you have to be systematic. In fact, one good news that happened, even though the Conservatives lost big time in United Kingdom, is the Leicester County, the place area where all this happened, they have now got a 𝗤𝗏 Sanatani to represent them. So the takeaway here is, Majid Freeman is a menace to the society, and these are the kind of people who inflame passions, but it doesn't need much to get inflamed anyway. See, the problem again goes back to, what was European Union thinking when they decided to take all these refugees, when they opened their borders for all these refugees? In fact, if you look at it, the bulk of the people went to 2 or 3 countries only, not to the other countries. And everywhere they've gone, they find that they don't have the skills to do the jobs. They don't want to retrain. They want Sharia everywhere they go, and they want free food, free clothing, free lodging, free everything. And in fact, there are some very damning videos where the women there proudly say that we are a guest of the country and you got nothing that you can do about it. In fact, the United Kingdom government did try to do something about it. They came to an agreement with Rwanda, which agreed to take some of these people to Rwanda. The flights were booked, everything was about to happen, and then I don't know what happened. I think first time around there was a court order. The second time around, what happened, I don't know. This was under Rishi Sunak's leadership, and I don't think anyone has left to Rwanda. This Rwanda Express never left the station, unfortunately. So this is the other problem that UK is grappling with. They certainly don't have the bandwidth to support so many people without having them contribute anything to the society. Societal problem. I don't know what is going to happen in the United Kingdom. I can clearly see that they are going from bad to worse. The British pound, once the reference currency for the world, is now so weak that many are calling it the British ounce. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.